In a quietly shrewd offseason move with the potential to reshape their linebacker core, the Las Vegas Raiders have reached a one-year, $4.25 million agreement with veteran linebacker Germaine Pratt, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter on Wednesday. Just a day after being released by the Cincinnati Bengals, his only NFL home for 6 seasons, Pratt lands in Las Vegas, looking to bring leadership, production, and playoff-tested grit to a defense in desperate need of identity. Pratt's departure from Cincinnati marks the end of an era. Drafted in the third round of the 2019 NFL Draft, the former NC State standout matured into one of the most reliable and impactful defenders on a Bengals team that surged from mediocrity to the brink of a Super Bowl. Pratt helped fuel Cincinnati's back-to-back AFC North titles and consecutive AFC Championship game appearances in 2021 and 2022, emerging as a cornerstone of a defense that consistently rose to the occasion in crunch time. Across 96 career games, 88 of them starts, Pratt piled up 616 tackles, 23 passes defensed, 7 forced fumbles, and 7 interceptions. In 2024, he reached new heights, racking up a career-high 143 tackles, while also snagging 2 interceptions and recovering 2 fumbles. It was a season that highlighted not only his football IQ, but his sideline-to-sideline motor and veteran awareness. Despite that production, the Bengals chose to release the 28-year-old, freeing up $5.9 million in cap space. The decision raised eyebrows in Cincinnati, particularly considering Pratt's status as one of the longest-tenured leaders in the locker room. But in an offseason filled with tough financial decisions and a focus on youth, the Bengals opted to move on. Now, it's the Raiders who stand to benefit. Las Vegas has been aggressively retooling its defense this offseason, especially at inside linebacker, a position that's seen a revolving door since the departures of Robert Spillane and Divine Diablo in free agency. Adding Pratt to the mix signals a commitment to stabilizing a unit that's been in flux for too long. The Raiders had already brought in a trio of veteran linebackers, Devin White, Elandon Roberts, and Jalen Smith, and used a late-round draft pick on Cody Lindenberg out of Minnesota. But none of those moves come with the playoff pedigree or all-around production of Pratt. While Roberts and White have been penciled in as first-teamers throughout organized team activities and minicamp, the door is wide open for Pratt to not only compete, but potentially take command of the group. Devin White, a former Pro Bowler and Super Bowl champion with Tampa Bay, was once seen as a franchise centerpiece. But after an underwhelming 2023 campaign with the Buccaneers, White signed a short-lived deal with the Philadelphia Eagles, only to be cut after being inactive for the first 4 games of 2024. He eventually landed in Houston, where he appeared in 7 games and made just 19 tackles. His recent trajectory has raised questions about whether he can regain his form. Still, Raiders defensive coordinator Patrick Graham remains hopeful. White's experience is a positive, Graham said. His flexibility is important. He's played across the field and been productive in both the run and pass game. That kind of versatility is hard to find. But versatility only goes so far. The reality is the Raiders need more than just names. They need results. And that's where Pratt steps in. Unlike some of his new teammates, Pratt has shown no signs of regression. He's coming off a career year and brings with him a reputation for consistency and durability. More than that, he brings a high football IQ and veteran poise, qualities that should immediately elevate the linebacker room. What makes Pratt particularly intriguing in Las Vegas is the opportunity he has to become the vocal leader of a unit still searching for its soul. His presence could offer a stabilizing force for a team that ranked 21st in total defense last season and struggled to close out games. Whether it's setting the tone on first down or dropping into coverage on third, Pratt has the ability to make a difference on every snap. The Raiders aren't shy about their ambitions in 2025. After years of defensive mediocrity, the franchise has made it clear they're tired of chasing shootouts and leaning too heavily on their offense. With new head coach Antonio Pierce bringing a defensive-minded culture shift, players like Pratt are exactly the type of foundation pieces needed to build a tougher, more resilient identity. As training camp approaches, all eyes will be on how quickly Pratt adapts to the silver and black. Can he become the heartbeat of the defense? Can he mentor younger players while continuing to play at a high level himself? If the answer is yes, The Raiders may have just found the centerpiece they've been missing, a no-nonsense blue-collar linebacker who shows up when it matters most.